I don't know if today is I Hate Academics Day, but for some reason, everybody is going at Academics today. Everybody got something to say about him, and Academics is currently engaged in like 3 different beefs at once. The first people who had a problem with DJ Academics this week is Peter Rosenberg and Ebro. They went off on him on their shows. Much of what they said are already like recurring narratives about Academics, but a lot of what they said was just downright delusional, starting off with this.
Birthday boy, the king of Why Do You Care, did decide to respond to something related to academics. You did. I mean, you don't care
That was
as
yesterday,
much.
right? No, that was yesterday. Yeah,
that was
in the morning.
I didn't know. You didn't say anything. I just saw it later.
What happened?
No, I just saw people commenting on it, and the thing I got irritated about, you know me, was just that the narrative, 2 things. I didn't see what you said or what he was referring to, but there was a conversation about Ebro blames firing on Drake. I was like,
what?
I don't need to hear what that is to know that's not true. I don't
So ridiculous.
I don't have to watch that to know that's not true.
Yeah.
And then Academics gives the real reason on the firing, which is that our ratings were pure trash, and then that just gets me angry. The outright line.
But that's not true either.
I know. The outright just being like, I'm just going to just make something up and say it, and people believe someone.
There's so many things wrong with this for so many reasons. Let's start off here. What are metrics, right? What are the ratings? You see, Ebro and Rosenberg are still stuck in this like 1932 mindset of what ratings are, and which is, hey man, 1 million people watched my radio show in 20 different districts. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, maybe if you say, okay, that's right. Do you understand that program managers and people who are smart and actually know what they're doing, those metrics means nothing. The metrics that actually matters, the ratings that actually matters, is how it performs on social media, how it performs on the internet, how it performs with real life people, right? Hey man, we're in 30 different markets and we're syndicated. Yeah, all right, cool, but who's talking about your stuff? When was the last time Ebro and Rosenberg had a viral moment on their podcast? If it's not creating conversation on social media, if people are not talking about it, if people are not watching it, if your YouTube channel is doing like 300 views on a 6 million subscriber channel, people look at that and they say, yo, that's bad. Those are not good ratings. We don't care if you're syndicated in 100 different markets. If your YouTube videos is doing 300 views and your social media presence is non-existent, then the ratings are bad. That's why you guys got canceled. Also, let's just instill logic into this conversation, okay? If your ratings were performing great, if your ratings were phenomenal and people were tapped in and it resonated, why would they fire you? You think people are just firing stars just because? You think these companies who are desperate for a hit, who are desperate for hit shows and shows that resonate, you think these companies are just letting people go like that? No, they're not at all, man. Now, they get into this conversation about academics, you know, like age-old narratives about how academics can go outside and academics really wanted to be a part of them. Now, what I would say, though, when they started talking about how academics wanted to be a part of Hot 97, but, you know, they didn't want them, they were talking about this as if that made them look good, as if fumbling a generational talent made them look good.
I wonder why he picked, I know why, because I saw something where he was saying that he doesn't believe something about something Pusha liked or something. I forgot.
It was about
evidence. It was about I need evidence, and I was like, this guy's talking about evidence, and then he went on to just make up lies that he doesn't have evidence to support.
Yo, that's a great point. He needs evidence, but literally he just randomly will say, nah, they have terrible ratings. Never seen a rating.
But that's why I was like, yo, this guy needs evidence?
That's a great call. So, yeah, then he used that. But he'd been going off for a while saying different things, and we didn't give it much air. So I appreciated you.
Well, look, I have to know or believe that whatever a lot of these, whether it's 50 Cent trolling other rappers, academics trolling other media people, whatever it is, it's to get that. It's algorithm hustle. It's to get the algorithm.
Well, you also got to fill time.
They have to know they're promoting.
And the guys who stream every day got to fill. It's a lot of show to fill.
Yeah.
To not talk about like other stuff like that. I kind of get it, you know? And we're a good target, right?
Are we?
Well, for ACK, I think we were all like, I think I really feel like it's the movie that it's like the Joker. think there's a lot of the Joker in there. I think Ak always wanted to be accepted in the radio world. And
maybe he'll come on your new podcast. Validate me.
by the way, would be a great conversation.
Validate me.
And that was well done. And rather than us accept him, we were very harshly critical of him. And I think it led to you know what I'm saying? The like what
Okay, yeah, Happy James. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's something that we probably just gotta talk about in the DMs, bro. Cause I don't, like I said, I ain't too fond of just signing up for certain stuff and stuff like that, bro. So, like I said, I do greatly appreciate it, man. But I don't know about that, one, brother. But we'll have to talk about it, brother. But I appreciate it, man, for sure.
a personal offense. So then it's all like, you're losers. No one wants to be a part of that anyway. And it's like, but he grew up a Jersey kid, DJ. Like, nah, you did kind of want to be a part of it. And it didn't go well.
This is why they got fired. Can you imagine being their boss? Can you imagine being somebody who was giving them a check every week and you find out that Rosenberg and Ebro had the opportunity to bring on Akademiks to the radio station and essentially give them their next Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Power 105 lucked up and got Charlemagne when they got Charlemagne. Can you imagine being somebody at Hot 97 and you're giving Ebro and Rosenberg a check and you realize and figure out that the reason why you guys don't have your next Charlemagne, you don't have Akademiks, is because
they
two hating old heads blocked Akademiks from ever like being ingratiated or introduced to High 97? Look, can you? I will be livid. Yo, we here trying to recruit
That's
talent,
what
and we
people do,
hiring
though.
This dude from St. Johnson, this dude from like Grady College, and this dude from Penn State, and they all don't got the talent as Akademiks. And you mean to tell me you found Akademiks before you knew who he was? And you ain't bring him on board, but yet you sit on a podcast and talk about that as if it's like a stripe of honor. Oh, yeah, man, you know, he wanted to be a part of us, you know, but shit, you know, we ain't embrace him, you know, we criticize him, so now he mad. And that's why you fired, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you fired, man. Yo, that's like me running my production company, and then I don't know, man, like somebody in my company knew of the next Ryan Coogler. And then for some reason, or due to them hating, they never brought Ryan
Look
Coogler
at his
to
face,
get
though.
employed.
His face was
And then
funny.
I hear them talking 5 years later when Ryan Coogler is winning Oscars. Oh yeah, Ryan Coogler, he wanted to work for us. I just never let him, you know, I wasn't rocking with him. I will fire you on the spot. You would go home and have to fight me in court for your next paycheck the way I would do you, bruh. If you spit that nonsense,
The way
I'm
I
like,
would
oh
do
my
you,
God.
bruh.
I'm not even
The
gonna
way
say
I
I'm
would do
pissed
you,
off
bruh.
about this, man. Yo, I knew these dudes were brainless or clueless when their first sense of success on YouTube, their numbers are going up, right? Again, they're not doing well, but they're still doing not abysmal. Their first chance at a YouTube check, these people sign up with Quarter Labs, give them 20% of their revenue, and now Quarter Labs is killing reaction channels who's reacting to their stuff. So now a new platform and a new channel is making it impossible for people to react to their content. Welcome to YouTube, bro. These people don't know what they're doing. They're clueless, bro.
That's
Well, no, it's going well now.
It's going great. But now you got to trash the thing that didn't.
Well, and he also just doesn't have a social life. You know what I mean? He can't really go outside like that. I think that's sad. When I see that, he's just not. It's sad. Like, it's sad that you're like seen as like a alcoholic, degenerate loser who can't go out. Like, that hurts my feelings for you.
What?
What? No, isn't that how people see him?
All right. Guys,
no.
what else is happening, guys?
Yeah, hey, it's Ebro's birthday, man. This is a good start, bro. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
see the girl like, bro, y'all talking about some bullshit that I really don't want to fucking be a part of. That's what the girl on. The girl like, man, I ain't trying to hear y'all talk about bullshit. Is my sound on right now? But yeah, bro, that's what she on.
That's what
No,
people
the not
say
going
about
out,
him.
the scared to go outside thing stays. Yes, that is a definite.
No, but
thing.
people have said he's crashing out. He's drunk again. Like
There's
that's
a lot
a thing.
I've seen a lot of crash
Like,
out.
why are you guys acting like
no,
I'm being mean to the
no,
guy?
it was the straight. No, it's the.
I'm
it's
not.
the-
I just don't want to talk about this.
That's fair, but I honestly was being serious. Like that's a narrative.
I just knew there was probably a single on Ebro as he was saying it, and he was being so deadpan serious, as if someone wouldn't be offended by what you just said. But I can't tell whether you're serious or not. Because remember, it was like the Drake thing. He's like, no, I don't know why Drake doesn't like me. All I simply said was he's a cancer. Like, sometimes it's your straight. It's genius.
It's less him and more the brand.
Right. In that case, it's the brand.
And that's what I meant when I said it. I mean, obviously it ballooned into other things, but that's what I meant.
But there are a lot of people who I think are in that space of they're really psyched that they stream so well, but as a result, they can't really go outside like that.
Right.
They say a lot of things inside, and then going outside gets complicated. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
Most of
it's
these
just
streamers walk around with security now.
Isn't that crazy? So many people walk around with security. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they go around in situations where, or say things, or they're concerned they're going to get robbed. I mean, there's a lot of things to be concerned about.
I don't know. I think they're concerned they're going to get slapped.
That's true, too.
Yeah,
But
pretty
a
much.
famous rap
That's
group
exactly what it is.
that represents New York hip hop, but
Motherfuckers
neither
be
member
scary
is
as
from New
hell.
York.
I'm
What's
glad
the
she
song
said
about
it.
which rapper's group is this? Gangstar. Yeah, suckers need bodyguards.
that? I knew you'd get it.
Do academics, I don't know, bold stances on things help him be safer when he's outside? Probably not. But like this narrative that when you go outside with a bodyguard is because I don't know you are scared or you're lame is crazy, right? Yo, like, is Beyonce on the internet bothering people? But Beyonce.
Nah, act. I don't think they saying. I don't think they saying everybody. I think they saying just these certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people. Everybody ain't walking outside with security because they scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. Certainly, I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is, motherfuckers is walking outside with security because they be scared, bro. Simple.
Goes outside with security guards. Jay-Z, your favorite rapper, go outside with a security guard. You know why? Because when you're famous, people are cloud chasing and they are looking to do you wrong and looking to do you in. That's just how that goes. That's just how that works. Okay, that's just how that goes. So you, I guess, trying to shame him for going outside with bodyguards to me is crazy. Like, would you shame, I don't know, Obama or Jay-Z for going outside with security guards? No. Okay. Now, academics kind of responded back to them, like briefly, but in his response to them, he found his way into another beef because he grouped in Ebro's replacement in his commentary, and that led to Ebro's replacement attacking him on social media too.
I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to move on because I like boxing up or boxing on the same level. After a while boxing down, it becomes bullying. And I don't like that either, right? But these that who keep getting their ass up and they keep coming back. So I just wanted to give them that free game. You guys got fired because you couldn't advance with the times. You didn't like the new artists that eventually became the artists of the time, who became the superstars and the biggest in the game. You guys thought you could pick who that was. That was a egregious and a fatal mistake. You got
That's exactly what they thought.
Number two,
That's exactly what they thought.
you got fired because your ratings suck. No, we're not talking about radio ratings. That's how you calculated stuff like years ago. We're talking about how you guys are seen in a digital streaming market. If you're not going to catch up. So the very idea that you guys are rejecting the idea that we're in a streaming era. And when I talk about ratings, you're talking about radio ratings. Let me just warm everybody up to the fact. Hot 97, Power 105, yes, they're still radio stations, but they're competing in the streaming market. The very fact is this. DJ Akademiks is competing with No Jumper, which is competing with DJ Vlad, which is competing with Bootleg TV, or Bootleg Kev, whatever his name is. which is competing with Joe Budden TV, which is competing with Gillian Wallow, $1 million worth of game. We're competing with Hot 97, The Breakfast Club. Content is just content. We're competing with Kai Cenat. We're competing with everybody. And, you know, once you're kind of in that hip-hop box, it's just like if people want to go see or hear about hip-hop, they have all these options, right? No one has to be in New York to listen to Hot 97. They could just listen to it online if they want to. They just don't want to. So, yeah, you guys were getting horrible views and horrible, you know, it just wasn't streaming well. And now your predecessor, which I think that's what you should be happy about, you guys are doing better than him. So, you know, it must make you guys feel a little bit better that you guys did suck at your job, but they hired someone who's worst. Maybe that was a DEI type of thing. I don't know. The new radio host up there at Hot 97, absolutely atrocious. I think he's going to be gone as soon as they get past the mandatory sign-in period. You know, sometimes they'll be like, oh, we'll sign you for 1 or 2 years. Then after we renegotiate, he's out the door as soon as that's done.
He's obviously talking about Mero when he says your replacement is even worse. Here's the thing when it comes to Mero and Akademiks and his beef. I don't feel bad at all because Mero and them was literally effing with. Yo, Akademiks had never said a goddamn thing to him. They just came about the blue when they had their show. Like after they left Complex, they got like a TV deal. They thought they was like on top of the world. And they were dissing Akademiks because of it. They were just dissing Ak for no reason. So when you are picking at Ak, when he did nothing to you, and now you mad that he picking at you because you felt like you've been quiet on the beef for a while, nah, that's not how that works, man. Yo, when you come for somebody, you in it for life. So Mero says, I don't know how Livingston got fetal alcohol syndrome as an adult. Yeah, definitely not talking to new artists at High 97, not at all. Then he shows a link where I guess, man, he's trying to like reheat the cold fries, but you can't really reheat it. So even if you are talking to new artists now, Ebro and Rosenberg spent like 15 years not doing so, man. So you can't reheat them cold fries, bro. That show is dead. But I like Mero, right? I'm just being honest, bro. I think Mero can be very, 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 very successful doing something else. Not Hot 97. You not reheating them cold fries, bro. Levy is a D-Rider that needs the media
not
gossip
reheat
dish to
them
survive.
cold fries,
He
bro.
can't make anything. He can't have an original thought. Effing dork. Now, to me, this was like a strange insult for somebody who spends, I don't know, like hours on stream with an original thought. Right? But Akademiks responded back, and Akademiks says, objectively, I believe the whole hip-hop thought E-Bum and Rosendweeb were a failure, but you even worse. You a DEI hire. With failing numbers, you getting fired as soon as that guarantee period runs up. You never had talent. It was the other guy. It was the other ugly, bald ninja with a beard that was the guy. Oh, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all let me know, man. Whose side are you guys on in this conflict, man? High 97 or Akademiks? Let me know. I do think if High 97 hires Akademiks to replace Ebro and Mero, I feel like Akademiks don't even need the money, but he'll do it just to spite them.
He will.
Let
He
me
will.
know in the comments.
Akademiks, bro. Ak would definitely do it just to spite them. Ak will definitely do it just to spite them. That's a fact.
Section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, then click on this video right here to find out how Theo Von and Andrew Schultz just got destroyed and exposed badly. I'm going to see you guys in this video. Please click the hype button below this video and send me a hype. It's 100% free. Hypes are the best way to help me push my videos in the algorithm. If you support me and you a real one, send me a hype. I get notified when you do so. So I will know if you send me a hype. Please send me a hype. I'm going to see you guys in this next video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Yo, and like I said, bro. And like I said, bro. Whoever sent that hype, I think it was, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, man. I'm not even sure what you sent the hype for. I'm not sure, like, the video or anything. But, bro, shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you. You're a real one for sure. My first hype. So, shouts out to you for that, bro. For sure. Y'all got to get